fundamental. I don't want to hurt you. Careful. Oh, yeah, man, they be trying to interrupt the lives, man. Born intelligence, man. If you natural, you born intelligence, man. You natural intelligence. You from the creator, dude. Naturally. Magnetic, all that. You gotta get the light up, G. Then we all start connecting and shit. We ain't gonna connect in the flesh because we got cluster B personality. And once you start getting it, you'll be alright, G. You probably magnetize a motherfucker to come over here towards me like I want to be bothered and shit. Damn, G, you can't be doing all that stuff. Like I want to be bothered, but they're gonna probably do it anyway, so most likely it'll be a woman like I want. Here you go, Swift. The women, you know, they can be vampiric too, you know? When I say vampiric, I'm talking about not like the blood and shit. Even though the spirit, the blood, you know, it's within the spirit is within the blood, but there's like tentacles on your aura too. You know, there's vampire aura shit, where they take shit from you like that as well. You be drained and stuff. You don't even know why. You gotta get them fruits, berries, and melons in, man, and that's what keeps you electrically charged up. Cause you know they're gonna block the sun on a NAGA. Hold on, wait, let me dump this out for y'all, man, because hold on. Y'all on some extra stuff right now. They won't even let go of the hand. And of course, man, they're gonna try to block this type of content, G. Hey, man, what the hell? They're gonna do whatever they can to shut up, man, this type of shit. Like, that nigga got CGI, he got AI and shit. I'm trying to block it, y'all. I'm trying to be quiet and let it do what it do. We're gonna have a couple cameos, so, you know, y'all be cool. Be good. Go, huh? So forget it. This little dude ain't even let go and shit. Yeah. Big bully. He's strong as hell too, man. Look at him. That's Swift. So y'all say what's up, man, to everybody. Say peace. They're gonna put me on the camera. Swift, you want something? I tell y'all, you gotta let go so I can do what it do, son. Oh man, you almost fell off. I seen one of these one of the thugs fell. I was like, dude, you got wings, man. How you fall? He's like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, yeah, man, start using them mugs. You be running and shit all the time. You be running on the ground, they be grounded. Look at that shit. Right there waiting, huh? You're like, yeah, man, get my up close. Get my up close. They're trying to plunk each other, man. I'm liking that stuff. What the hell? Trying to plunk each other, man? Come on. See, look. I have to be careful, man. I don't want them to jump on each other. The magnetic attraction is high. It's more than the food. You get close. People come here, man, they be like, they be trying to feed them. And I'm not saying like just to, you know, like, oh, you know, shit, tooting their own horn, but they'll be like, yo, man, they put their hand next to mine and be like, yo, try to get them to feed. That's what happens too. It's the energy in the area. Even though we ain't got the sun out, we got this sun right here. It's out. Ain't that right, Dougie Does, man? You know what I'm saying? Man, gee, why you gotta always put them little talons on them, man? Gotta keep the vibe up, because people are sad. I can feel it too. It's a very sad vibe in the air, but at the same time, you know, just got to keep the vibe up, man. It's a certain way. Fruit is really what does it. That's the secret. It's not like having a shot of liquor, but you get you a piece of fruit and eat it real quick. If you like really like don't have no type of meat in you, man, it'll go away. You'll get happy pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? Then you know you get in tune with nature and shit. They gonna keep it 100 with you. You know, you can always know what they gonna do. But man, you really don't know what the hell they gonna do. They can say one thing and they can mean another thing. You know what I'm saying? This is all kind of shit going on. So, but with animals, it's a certain thing when you do with animals. With we're dealing with born intelligence and shit, which is today's mathematics and alphabet. You know. With that born intellect, that supernatural intellect, yo. Now Gucci, I gotta be careful because they be down here on my feet too, man. I kind of sometimes I step on them. Like use my little healing power just to bring them back and shit. I'm sitting there like humming. No, I don't do that, but I be bringing them closer to the heart. And look at me like, dog, really? You really did? You just stepped on me like that? I'd be like, damn, when the look they gave me, it'd be so sad. The first one I did, I fucking cried, man. Then I learned how to just grab their asses at the golden child and be like, they're like, nigga, you doing shit like that? How the hell you do? See, they don't want you to have content like that. I'm trying to tell you. They be like, oh, nigga, you can't have no content like this. This nigga must be telling the truth. Huh? Here we go. You mean you can tell? This mother got superpowers. Like, my man hood fishing. That mother catching fish naturally. Like, the fish come to his hook. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes, man. You got a certain vibe. You know what I mean? But we all got a vibe, though. We all got a vibe, dude. You know what I mean? It just don't get corrupted. It's hard not to do in this world, you know what I mean, to get, just to not get corrupted. But, you know, hey, we got to do the best we can, chief. I'm just going live just to say what's up, y'all. You know what I mean? Just tuning in with Dougie there. This is what I do as a part of the day. It's post-workout, about to be sunset. They hiding our sun from us right now. They pretty much gave us like 2 hours of sun and all clouds and no rain and shit. Like, oh man, they must know not go over here, man. Yeah, they do. They be stopping the damn going, what you call it, and everything. They know what's up. Get this message out. Everybody be doing this. They be like, damn, niggas don't even really need to eat that much. You mean to tell me niggas weren't really eating? You don't really have to eat that much food to be happy? If you be full of food, man, you're gonna be groggy. You think you're happy. You're eating that relaxing food. You think it's relaxing and shit. You be like, damn, no, that comfort food. No, it ain't comfort. You don't grow in comfort, dude. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay energized though. You know, depending on how long your movie is. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, the movie. Yes, your natural movie. So that's serious, kid. Let me put my stuff up. We did some back today, dog. Let me say back today. We got that Native American, that Aboriginal Native American tip, but it's alright. We did back today, man. We got it in. Then they don't want you rocking your feather, man. Like, damn, nigga. That's how I give it to you. You better rock your feather. I don't care where you at in the world, wherever you is. You see a feather, you better go ahead and rock it. All this information you see, this new age information, coming from the libraries that they done robbed from us, shit, hundreds of years ago, shit. Talking about the feather, the numbers, and here you go, Swift. Trying to get it? The numbers, dream catchers, all that's from us, man. We deal with spirits so much. You know what I mean? We dealt with spirits so much, dude. To the point we learned how to transition. We forgot how to transition, so murder and stealing and all this stuff started to happen. So we started slacking off on what we do naturally, which is like help ourselves, keep ourselves healthy, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. This is what we have to do. You have to really work out. That's the start to do it. That's what the parasites don't want you to work out, man. Parasites want you to be lazy and shit. Like, nah, I'll do that shit tomorrow, dude. And talking to you like, nah, I'll do that shit tomorrow. I don't give a damn. I get over it, man. Parasite always try to get you to do the opposite. Parasite get you to spend money on the mud that you know that ain't even gonna be beneficial for you, man. You got parasites, dude. You have to deworm yourself. But that's for my family out here. Not like for I can't tell everybody on the street. They just gotta see me and just keep it moving. I'm not out here like NOI on the corner. Brother, you can't do this, brother. They just don't see like you don't do this. Oh damn. Girls be saying, he don't eat no meat. All he eat is this vegetable and he eat the fruit. That's him. Oh man, I got some more money. Honest. No wonder why I wasn't flying on that part. They say when birds shooting and stuff, man, it's like, I don't know, good thing. Y'all tell me if you see it. That's something else. But yeah, man, dealing with health all the way around the board. Are we getting slow to go get some bitches? Are we doing semen retention to go get some hoes, man? I mean, we gotta keep it real. Are we doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Are we doing semen retention to get in tune with your inner self, man? True knowledge of self, you know, your light body, you know, going in nature, hiking, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff has been marketed to you now so you can do it. It's what's in your spirit. It's gonna awaken something in you. When you see people out there building fucking shit, shacks and all of that shit in the woods and all of that, that's awakening something inside you. You're natural. It's gonna make you really wanna go do that, man. You're gonna wanna go and get into nature. You're gonna wanna build stuff. You're just gonna wanna be in nature, connect with animals and shit. See if you really can do it. You really can. You're like naturally avatar type shit. But you've been taken out of your element. You was able to be in the office and in the hood. You was hood and in the streets. And in the office at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. So now you just been missing that essence, you know what I mean? Getting back into that I know, that nature. Hey, my baby walking again, boy. She was fucked up. I had to pick her up the other day. She was, man, when I stepped on her, now she all happy. It's good, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I don't want no content like this. Healing ass nigga. Using your sexual energy to heal motherfuckers, man. Because it, you know, it can be healing. And it's not that you have urges. You don't have no urge to really have sex or bust a nut. You know, I just had to say it like that. But you want to be in tune with nature, though, man. You want to go ahead and it'll make you want to be in nature, heart chakra, depending on what chakra you're on. Every month is different, you know. Every day is different because the moon is in a different sign every day. So every day is different, you know. But at the same time, you're dealing with different emotions also. So you got to harness those. The moon's dealing with the emotions, so every time the moon is in, you know, different sun signs or different, you know, zodiac signs to be in one sign. I got people around with birds moving around. You know, they be in each zodiac sign for about 48 hours and shit. A little more, a little less sometimes. And so those emotions coincide with your moon sign, whatever your moon sign is or your sun sign is. This is the science of the divine. You know, today, you know, born's culture. We're talking about the culture, the divine stuff, you know, how you really can heal yourself and see your supernatural light self in your natal birth chart. Like, damn, this is me. This is what's going on. So when anytime the moon is in different signs, you're just dealing with those emotions. Like if the moon is in, you know, like I said, Cancer, like today, in Leo, somewhere around there, some of them energies is coming up to Virgo pretty soon. So if not, they're close. You know, you can feel it, you start gazing. But if you're not like the sign that's compatible with that sign, you can now have those little 48 hours to kind of get with that sign and kind of mesh with it and master it and shit. You know what I mean? To be able to, I see a slow walking man walking up to him, so, you know, they're trying to get your attention and they walk slow up and look at you for 10 seconds to get you to look over at them. People do that. But yeah, you know, it's like a slow thing, man. So anyhow, I didn't mean to get thrown off like that. I wish y'all would tell me, like, what was he talking about? Man. But yeah, man, you're dealing with the culture. You're dealing with culture. You got vampires in the fraudulent ghouls is in your midst. They just walking around in human suits and shit, you know what I mean? And they walk right up to you, man, and say, hey, how is it? Stand right up to you and damn it, either ask you a question or say something to you. It depends on what type of vibe you give. They've been on Earth for a long ass time, Chief. It's a spiritual, it's a light body building. They've been on Earth for a long ass time, whether on this one or in other worlds and shit. And we're all interconnected on this big ass dash plane. So they know how to gain energy from you. This is why you gotta spiritually master yourself. You're dealing with that culture, the culture which is free. Being free, man. Anybody trying to trap you in, dog, that's they're the enemy. Most I want you free. They make all kinds of decisions. Fucked up decisions, good decisions. You know, fruits of the spirit is gained from doing those things. It's supernatural health, man. Supernatural athletic, supernatural health, you know, healing, connection to the source. That's really what you should be doing at this point. At this point, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, so you already still got somebody ruling over you, no matter who you vote for. You know what I mean? Until you get motherfucking 1,500 trillion acres back, nigga, you ain't got shit. Oh, they're fixing it up to make it be that way. You need to sign fucking papers like this right away when he got in. And he could have picked a group of niggas and signed a group like, yo, man, I'm gonna take these little special 10 niggas and get him this amount of land and just show them that we ain't playing. But motherfucker ain't did the shit yet. But if he do it, he do it. You know what I'm talking about. Now then we won't have to be bothering you and shit. We won't have to come to you for no food or nothing like that. You have niggas out in the field farming their food now. You know what I'm saying? Building their shelters. Hey, it was building about shelters. That's how I come back to this today, right? So yeah, you know, if you got that inkling in you to want to go out in nature, man, and build shelters, and, you know, and sleep under the stars, rest under the stars and shit like that, get those downloads, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Ain't that right, Thank you, though? Come on, you're going to come and cut it off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're supposed to be doing in this now time. Working is cool. You gotta have a goal to work. You're really an aboriginal, man. You're really not supposed to be working. That's why you never really want to work on your land anyways. They want you to work to occupy your time, your true intelligence, which masters equality, T-I-M-E, you know, Tami, Tamerica, to master your time, America, it's time. It want to keep you in this loop, where it's a false loop, and you don't know what the hell's going on. All you can do is just wish and think and hope. I'm gonna do this with my money one day. Like, money can buy you everything. It can't buy you strength, man. It can't buy you divine strength, can't buy you divine anything. What gets you all that shit is, you know, your energies of your kundalini. Like, I'm attracting people right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got that zombie walk towards me and shit. Like, I want to see them, but I don't. But it's like, what can I say? You know what I'm saying? I'm vibrating at a certain point. Shit. There's really nothing I can do but kind of defend myself, but I'm stupid fool. Shit. You know what I mean? So, that's how this happens to bless me at a point where I could be able to get this information back to you. That's all it is. Because it's kind of hard to say this on the mail, and nobody ain't really chopping it up about this type shit. You know, we're not talking about how to get into the heavens and shit, and how to, you know, harness your kundalini. We're not using old yoga shit no more, man. Like, we're not doing things yoga-ish no more, like word by word, pose by pose. So this time, like I said, we're showing and proving the power of the creator. Like, yo, the creator is a freestyler. He's gonna do it freestyling. Like, I would have wrote something down and came up with some shit, but I'm just saying, freestyling just comes right off the top. You know, and it just connects. It's like automatic. You know, and everything you're supposed to be doing is automatic. This is supposed to be automatic. You naturally drawing up life. You know, if nobody wasn't high and low, you wouldn't have jealousy and shit. If you was able to master yourself, jealousy wouldn't be here, envy wouldn't be there. You know, just wanting somebody else's shit, coveting somebody else's things, belongings, their wives, their whatever, their life. You wouldn't have none of that. You wouldn't have no means to have, no reason to have to do spell work on motherfuckers and thinking that you know what I'm saying, can master them and shit. You know, this is why, you know, that's why people are like, yo, man, the Bible says witches is da-da-da, and people will be cool with witches, right? But there's certain kind of witches, you gotta understand. There's people that has the inner eye, that want to be bigger eye over a mug. You know, right now we have so many women who knows spell work and all this shit, voodoo, and ain't nobody trying to turn the system around. Nobody got together and put their powers together and try to turn the system around. And when it comes to that type of shit, you know, we tried commerce-wise, and that shit didn't work because they counted it. It's all a spiritual thing, and the best way to do it is through the kundalini. That's the only way you're gonna repent. That's it. That's the way. Try it any other way. I guarantee you it ain't gonna work. You're gonna be waiting for forever, G. So you might as well just go ahead and jump on it now. False prophets never told you that shit. Never told you gotta work out 6 days in a row, or 6 days a week or whatever. 4 to 6 days a week and rest. You know, never told you the right day of the Sabbath. They just say the Sabbath. And now we were doing it on Saturday with the Jewish. You know, thinking that we're doing something holy and shit. But we're following the sun instead of following the daggone moon. And the moon is what's gonna get us in order again and shit. That's symbolic to our woman. Please, God. Well, you know, I want to marry, you know, when that shit. Oh, big dog. So look how tall he is. Look how tall the God is to me. Come on over here, guys. Look at that, man.
Yeah, I'm on the clock, about to roll up.
Word, that's what we talking about, man. That was a good blessing and shit. You know, it's the coach.
That ass, boy.
Super Bowl right now and shit.
Yeah, they hit the bait and switch on that ass. They fought for Kansas City to get there and then switched last minute. Boom. Right now.
Damn, see, I hear people chilling.
It's like 6-40 right now.
Oh, so the Chiefs gonna
5 minutes
lose
left.
then. The Chiefs.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
a wrap.
see. I think they try to do that shit on purpose. They know the Chiefs is winning, like on some old like. Shit,
That white lady, it's a wrap. Whenever it got out, white lady paid for them to get to the Super Bowl.
Really? That's what happened and shit? I mean, I heard something, but you know,
Yeah.
damn, that's some shit. You know, I don't put it past it, man. It's all corrupt in this motherfucker, man. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, man, you know already how we're getting it in.
It's supposed to be in Ravens versus Eagles.
But hey, that would have been something. Yeah, that would have been something. Yeah, we on here building about all kind of stuff, man.
I go to work tomorrow. I'm off Tuesday, so we can do a video thing too.
Well, get it in and shit. Yeah, man. Get up and get some moving and doing all that. Bye. But yeah, man, we just jumping in with building about the born and building about all kind of little stuff. I really lost track, but it was a blessing that came through, so that was a peaceful thing. And my man say, talking elements. Love you, bro. Talking elements, man. Yeah. You've been a day oneer right there. That's what so we're going all the way to the top, you know what I'm saying? They don't try to censor or not doing shit. And it's gotta stay on the path and keep on the work, and it just spreads out to the collective and shit. You know, this is pretty much the way I do all I can. This is my way. You know, most High put me through certain things, man. It's not like a big eye little view thing, you know, with the corrupt, you know, with the false prophets and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was on. Because they could have told us to work out, you know what I'm saying? We got to move our lymph. You know, they could have told us a lot of things. Read certain books, like, yo, keep an open mind. Because we almost fell into that with the Nation of Gods and Earth. So this is why Lord Jamar getting a lot of critique about they say the misunderstandings and shit. But it's like, no, man, we're a now nation. We start to evolve. Remember, there's a 5% within the 5%. So there's an 85% within the 5% too. That's what we're talking about. We're separating that. The ones who's trying to be the parrots. It's like, yo, man, repeating the lessons right after the Supreme Mathematics, Supreme Alphabet, and the 12 Jewels. Those are the most important. We got to get those in order. Niggas ain't even got the 12 Jewels in order. If anyone who got 12 Jewels, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be getting them right now so y'all know what the hell we're talking about. So we're going to be spreading it on out. Right now we're on the 9th Jewel, which is shelter. You know what I'm saying? You got to get these jewels in order. Niggas got to have them 3, food, clothing, and shelter. For sure, we're going to have knowledge. We got wisdom. We got understanding of certain things, you know what I mean? But it's the way, what they use to attack us and shit. So in the meantime, you got to go ahead and get your shit up. What you're going to have to sacrifice in those times, between those 3, the food, clothing, and the shelter. You're going to sacrifice one of them motherfuckers in this now time so you can go ahead and get to that love, peace, and happiness. This is how it's built. So either you get to a certain destination, you got to sacrifice the shelter, but you got your food and you got your clothing, you know what I'm saying? So you know, get through certain seasons where you have to get through, you know? It's not to do it for the long haul and shit like, yo, I'm gonna do. These are seasons. You're in your book of life, which is your own book. You know, so but the false prophets, man, they could have been said something to us. You know, Malachi York had 476 acres. I don't give a damn. I'm not trying to live on this shit or join their community for $27. Anybody could have joined if it was about the money. So I ain't worried about that. When you're dealing with knowledge of self, true knowledge of self, when you ever hear the term knowledge of self, that came from the gods. KOS, knowledge of self. Meaning that you know that you are the born intelligence with today's mathematics and Supreme Alphabet. You are naturally born intelligence of the Creator. G. You are Him. The Imperial Majesty. I am. So this is when they seen us. We're fun and shit, but we actually noble. We was gentlemen to them. We've been a little bit too gentle. Now we got to show and prove the noble part. So we always stuck in tune with our tribalness and our high points too. You know, which is our like evolved state. But when we stuck into our tribalness, we never forgot it. So when we had false prophets coming in trying to take us away from our tribal shit, get us off the right Sabbath, that's what we was doing about getting us off the Sabbath. You know, not in tune with the moon and shit, doing what we're supposed to do. Like every Sabbath, we're supposed to have an off day. Like we had the whole country like that. The whole land, everybody knew the Sabbath, so everybody was off. But now we don't know, we don't know the Sabbath, so we're celebrating on a Saturday. We're like, happy Sabbath, and the Sabbath was on a Wednesday and shit. You know, because the moon, those energies was right there for you with your Kundalini lined up. So everybody is going to be in line as on earth as it is in heaven. The angels are celebrating. I'm talking about the right angels, not the Jews that just running around earth and shit, just inspiring motherfuckers to do murderous and stealing and thieving type of shit, going against the code. I'm talking about the real level where everything's been established now in second resurrection, where you're going to have a spot to go to further finish your learning and shit. You know, this is what we own. You know, this is what they don't want to be established, and this is the way to do it, starting with self first. by making knowledge born, this is what I'm doing to save self. So you make knowledge born to save another. So we're dealing with all organic information versus just information that was come to us like, yo, we are adept sciences, adept Egyptians, so we can be like, oh, master, oh, higher than all I survey, please, noble, show us how to be adept Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see what both say. That's what I'm going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all is, G. It said, oh yeah, the shelter part, you know, but food and example, yeah, man. Yo, you Detroit get clothes and shit. I got to a spot where I can wear, you know, damn near be chest naked, but they cover up the shit, you know, the sun. They do whatever they can do. You know, it's coming to an end now though, because them rays is coming through, them solar flares finna hit, and that's our power. Once the solar flare hit, G, we've been getting series of these motherfuckers. That's just all they're doing is, what'd you say, nigga? You bucking up something? Nigga, some more. You know, some niggas is getting bucked like, no, nigga. We the aboriginals. That means that, oh, them niggas getting really more solid on this shit. They standing on it. It's like, no, that's ours. And it's not gonna, none of this little funny terror shit is gonna, it's like, if it's ours, we're gonna tear the whole damn thing up, nigga.
You know, my people trying to get together in Ohio, man. Like,
oh, bro, they try to get together, the Nazis?
Yeah,
they try to do
get together on the highway. Some black people came, shut that shit down, burnt that shit.
Yeah, man, because that's terrorism. They terrorists. It's like, what are you here to do? Terror? Like, yo, I thought we rolling with the right shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Certain, yeah, and the swastika is our shit. It's our shit. And they gonna use it to try to use it against us, man. We use the swastika as the sign of, you know, of, the Big Dipper and shit. How it changes the 4 quarters. All this in the stars. We had everything. The pyramid, the mounds is older than the pyramids. So we came from our culture. We the Mississippian culture all the way from so-called Texas and shit, all the way on over to Florida, man. We the culture, the oldest culture in the world. I mean, I say it like that because that's what they holding back. It's the biggest secret. Like, niggas went from Mississippi, went all over the world. Niggas taught them how to aggregate, how to farm, how to make mounds, how to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? How to make clothing, how to knew the right clothing, what fruit to eat, what not to eat. Niggas was doing that shit. Then we got back settled. Like, okay, I'm not leaving now. We're back home, which is the best part. False prophets make you go, try to make you think that Africa was the best part. You trying to go over there and see that shit. You get over there and be like, man, this shit fell off. Anybody went to Africa over that shit, they know they fell off, man. They fell off, man. They're like, man, this shit ain't real. Man, my home. I got all these pyramids in America, in Tennessee, all these daggone mounds and shit. I need to be going to visit them. That's where my ancestors was at, man. You know, so we got mounds on top of the volcanoes out here. Mounds, man. You know what I'm saying? They got guards around these motherfuckers, military, so we won't even see. They know niggas is coming, because when they say the Son of Man comes from the east to the west, America's east of where we at right now. Shit, so we came from the east. Shit.
Mainly on the east coast of America, if you do your history and go back to all the dams, where there are dams, there used to be
the mounds and
shit.
Yeah, so they try to stop the water flow. Hell yeah, so they want to stop the water flow. What's the water flow? To keep the water flowing. We want to keep the water flowing, so they wanted to stop the shit. They couldn't stop the Mississippi all the way. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised Florida and Carolina now. Florida in the house. Hey, I went down to Florida, boy. I love Florida. That was one of the spots I wanted to be in and shit. I love it. It was so humid. I'm like, damn, I need to be a place where it's humid. Any place I went. It was raining?
Just one day, though.
Oh, yeah, it rained a couple times in the daytime. I was like, damn, I went down there like 2005 and shit, man. That was lovely. I've been down there a few times, but yeah, man, it's
Florida is a lot like Vegas to me. It's like a fake city, not real, made for the rich to just enjoy themselves.
Type shit, like they try to take over a good piece of primary land. You know what I'm saying? So much hunting over there.
I'm punching across the back in here.
Well, I appreciate
I'm gonna go smoke this and
I
don't clock out or nothing.
Yeah, keep stay on that bitch. You know. Hey, so yeah, man. But it's a lot of stuff, man. They try to get our land. You know, of course, I'm taking stuff off. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep our land. They try to get our prime land, of course, so they can be hunter-gatherers in our shit, man. That's pretty much what they're doing. Coming in and hunting all our food, hunting all the animals and shit. Killing all our animals for no reason. Hunting them down for no goddamn reason. Animal looking like, man, what the fuck wrong with you, dog? I'm over here eating. Shit. I thought we was supposed to be chilling. I was gonna let you sit over there by the creek and I wasn't even gonna fuck with you. But now the bear like, man, I don't even trust these niggas, man. We're gonna make Yeah, they were trying to stop a nigga, man. Trying to stop a nigga, man. Hold on, let me get some water and shit. They tried to stop him out there, man. They tried to stop him out there, man. For the downloads and shit, you know. False prophets, man. You know, they came in the game, they did what they had to do. They had 100 years, man. Anybody who came trying to still support that shit, I'm talking about like, I mean, NOI and all them, they probably don't like me for talking like this and shit too, man. But it's like for real, people. We don't have no land, G. We ain't even riding our horses and shit. In Mississippi, man, we still got horses down there, though. You know, that's probably the blackest probably place we can probably build. And they know it too, P, that we got it right there. And niggas still, they know the truth with each other. And now it's starting to be even more. Because once the nigga in the South wake up, it's over. Elijah Muhammad said that. He's pretty much telling you the demise of their whole little organization. Once niggas in the South wake up, our little lie gonna be done, and we ain't gonna be able to tell them no much shit. We ain't gonna tell them that they from Africa. You know what I mean? That's what he was saying. That's what he was meaning. He wasn't meaning like, yo, when a nigga in the South wake up, we all gonna be on. Like, nah, nigga. Them niggas wanna die before that shit happens. Farrakhan wanna be out of this bitch before this shit, because they was promised certain heavens. This nigga talking about, this nigga saying, he's saying the mother shit. This nigga saying everything. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Malachi York to come in trouble like, nigga, I came from Planet Risk. Yeah. We gave a motherfucker this, and then this, and then they destroyed the ozone layer, so we had to leave that motherfucker and come get gold from your shit. Yeah. And so when we got the gold, we came back, because we ain't know shit, and then we came back again, we bumped into planets, and we exploded another planet and shit. This is how Malachi York talking. And we destroyed the planet called Telmac, and then that just swarmed the asteroid down. Yeah. We had the planet Meldoc and all of this with these little creatures and shit. We had to get a treaty with them. It's like, nigga, come on, all of this to get the Tiamat, which is Earth. Man, gee, that sounds so interesting back then and shit, you know what I'm saying? When you about like 16 years old, nigga, that's like, damn, son, and you got these languages in your book, it's all lined up and shit, like you just translated it from every holy script and scroll on Earth, like, this nigga's the truth. But you got that discernment then, you know what I'm saying? You the baby of the creator, nigga. That shit ain't gonna fly past your ass. You're like, hold up, nigga, something ain't right. I'm gonna eat my fruits and my veganism. I'm gonna eat my shits right in this act, man. You telling me this, and you telling them you eating meat and shit. And you telling me all this information, and you still eating meat, motherfucker? No. We're not. Something's up, man. Something's up, nigga. Something's up. You can't be on that shit, and you this old now, motherfucker. And you mean to tell me you still eating, if I was 16 and I stopped eating that shit 16, 17, 18, nigga, what the fuck is you? I'm talking about Malachi York. These are the people who come and say that they're the savior, G. We had people come and say that they're saviors of us, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, you got people's Farad Muhammad. He says he's the savior of niggas. They have a thing in Chicago called the Savior's Day. They probably changed it now. But it was called Savior's Day. Savior's Day, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna save our ass, man. We gotta learn how to write like this nigga, have penmanship like this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? To the members, it's fucked up. You know? These niggas are still around and shit. Make sure I'm not a little thuggy there, man. These niggas are still around as long as they can go out and pass this false information out. These niggas wrote a lie so big called the theology of time, I couldn't believe it. I read the motherfucker, but look how big it is, nigga. This big. Elijah Muhammad, the messenger of Allah. I never really connected with Sydney when it came into knowledge. Okay, with let's say Molly. Sorry about that. Yo, it's see when it came into knowledge. But you know, it's certain things that, you know, come on the street. Like, you know, you got the Israelites. I love the Israelites. I'm definitely chopping up with them and shit if they're not taking advantage of with a false prophet. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be done with the Creator, and this is the way we repenting through the Kundalini and shit. Pay the tithes through your body, but not having the self-equality, and make sure you get the light to the crown chakra so we all be lit, chopping it up with each other. You know what I'm saying? And true nobility. That's what we're supposed to be on. Got to get about 72,000 of us, 50 to 72,000 of us on that shit. I know that sounds fun. Like, damn, man, you said like that's truly the truth, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no other way. We're not going to do it no other way. We're not going to honor shit. We're going to have this money, and we think we're going to do things with this money. But sooner or later, it's going to fall to the wayside. Money's going to be what it's supposed to be used for. You know what I'm saying? Getting things done. That's pretty much it. Not making mugs on the lower self do the weakest shit to people and trying to get numbers and numbers. Before you know it, you become codependent on money. And when you become codependent, Now you don't have your codependency on the creator. It's not even codependence on the creator. It's just interdependence on the creator. You don't even have creativity no more. Now your shit's so low that you're like, damn, I need money to buy something. You walk before you have a sickness. These people have a sickness. They have the money. They have the only sickness that advice they have is spending money and making it. They go crazy off that shit. It's not gonna do nothing for them, but they go crazy over it though. You know what I'm saying? You naturally got money from the creator, so all you gotta do is cultivate that happiness. Cultivate your gift, of course, them skills that you was blessed with. You know what I mean? Shoot, definitely. Because that's the only thing that's we all on that accord and we sitting in the room. That's a threat. Then Nation of Guys and everything, like we used to be downtown, right? Because we was running downtown Minneapolis. This is the Twin Cities and shit. So we used to break that down on top of the Nile of the West. Yo, we was really getting into it. It's not like building on the NOY no more. We was like breaking it down the Egyptology way, the Israelite way, like everything. That's what the Guys and Nerves do. It's not like I'm just a branch off of this NOI. Like, no, man. We dealing with knowledge, which is the foundation of all things. So, this is really real shit. So when we're breaking into it, it means I'm not like an idolizer and worshiper of this, but we used to build on the corners of downtown. Police look at us, we'll have a cipher. We'll be like 5 of us, maybe 6, sometimes 3 to 5 of us, you know what I'm saying, 6, sometimes 8, and one to be in the middle. And we'll build on today's map, you know what I'm saying? First into the cipher is your name, because we know the cipher is the divine place. We consider the divine place of men who's building on nothing but truth and using refinement to get down and to get to the nitty-gritty, to the source of things, you know what I mean? So we'll get into the cipher, introduce ourselves, and the cipher will get even more deeper. So we're like, yo, I see today, my name is Merciful Ruler God, you know what I'm saying? That's myself, you know what I mean? Come in, boom, boom, boom. See, today's mathematics is, all being born to culture freedom, you know what I'm saying? And building on why born's culture. Being that your culture is divine, as I God, is for you to know and understand. This is what makes you a master. So this is how we start changing the current or the weather and shit. All the gods getting in because we all can do it. And then if your temple is pure, you'll start doing it too. Everybody start doing the wind, get the blowing. That man, them police come through like y'all can't have 3 or more, and we're just talking. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made the whole thing like, yo, we can't do it. We're building. Actually, you can hear our voice talking. So that's when sparked up a whole bunch of religious people coming on the corners yelling and putting the Bibles up and stuff like that. But we will be doing it, got the oils on, smelling good and shit, you know what I'm saying? The Egyptian musk, Blue Nile and all of that. The wisdoms, the females walking past, they looking like, dang, they drawing up. They're like, man, this man is on point, because we find our eating habits and shit. So that's kind of left a little bit, but at the same time, because they've been trying to control our freedom, our culture. This is what we're doing. Born in our intellect. This is what they were doing. So they kind of trying to do that then, but now it's coming back around again, and the cycle is starting to repitch. Like, yo, man, yeah, we got to change our eating habits. We're gonna do this, this. We're learning how not to eat to live. We're putting down certain things, and we're just adding on to the cipher, which is the truth. But they ain't like that though. You know what I'm saying? That we was building stuff like that, and having jewel of the days. Let's have jewel of the days, talking about swine and why the swine is unimportant. I'd go to the library before the internet was out really like that and type up something so I come on the block and have it already typed up. Oh, this is the jewel of the day, You know what I'm saying? I ain't selling you nothing, I'm just giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? The NOI over there selling the final call. I'm over here got the jewel of the day, G. Giving it to you, P. I ain't gotta sell you nothing, man. Take this home, man. Make sure you don't eat this. Think twice before you eat this damn swine, man. Actually, don't even think. Just don't eat that motherfucker, You got this worm in there. It's very powerful, So, yeah. But that's what we're doing now. So the Most High allowed it to preserve to be online now so we can chop it up, Allowed me to talk about, having babies at home. I had a baby at home and a baby in the face of the other people. So we can be able to get out of being in their system, of having babies in their system. Because the way we're looking at it now, to be self-sufficient, we have to learn how to do these things. Again, we can't be in that shit where they're gonna be talking about tariffs and all that shit. Nigga, you're the biggest resource in America. Without you, they can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta involve me in something. So if you pull back to certain things, I'm not even going to your basketball game, your football game, all that shit rigged, man. You're using metal balls, magnet balls, to shoot, make it go in all the goddamn time. You think we don't know? People sacrifice their life for that. Like Kobe or whoever, if this was his real life or their career, you know what I'm saying? So let me get the ball, P. So wherever I shoot it, I can turn around, that motherfucker go in. They're giving this same ball to like rich kids, man. They do the shot from far away, man. It's not TV camera tricks. This is a magnetic ball, you know. And so when they seen that NAGA can actually control the wall in the air and make it spin up the room, they're like, man, we don't have a chance against this nigga flying in the air. Well, niggas flying in the air and switching their hand and dunking and getting the momentum of the gym, of the home stadium to give them all this energy and shit. We ain't got no wins. We gotta do something to shoot from outside the arc, because we can't bring it in. You gotta put a magnet in this ball, man. You notice they switch balls after certain shots. The ball is switched. You gotta pay attention to this shit, man. Kick the football when they kicking field goals, the motherfucker go right all to the left. Magnet in that ball, G. Just enough to get that motherfucker to go that way. It's how it is. They doing it in every sport, G. You can't even trust the sport. My children, you can't even go in that shit. We're gonna have our own shit again. We don't need that shit. We don't even need the Olympics. We don't need none of that shit. We're the actual prime source, you know what I'm saying? The prime ones, you know what I mean? The actual coming from the golden means, you know? The actual ones. So once we pull back our energy, what they gonna do then? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather thought he had money until he got a $100 million check and realized he didn't have no money. If somebody was able to write you a $100 million check, you ain't got shit. And you talking about you buying buildings, who you buying buildings from? The motherfucker who stole it from you? You're not buying land. So they make sure to keep it's just certain ways, just smart ways that they know how to keep certain people out. But most are smarter. Y'all think they think that most are smarter too. We ain't care about brother polites, the false prophets coming in telling you how to buy houses for the cheap and flip them. No, where that nigga at now? You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about nature boys coming in and this and that. And I like the nature boy idea because it came and paired with what's going to happen. But however, sex came into play. You know, you got people doing spell work on the mother. You lowering your light. You're not honoring the true Sabbath. When you wants to honor the 4 sacred days of the moons, anybody doing moon spell work on you can't even fuck with you. Most I said that. He ain't said to say, oh, on the moon day, but if you following the Sabbath, you just put it together. People do moon magic, I'm already with the Most High. We eating this, that, do that, and that. Your little moon magic, fuck your shit. Actually, we're gonna send somebody over to you right now, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're in the spirit world, G. So it's really serious to get that spirit, but that light body up. Unless you want to lift weights and fuck some bitches. I mean, that's cool. It'll work for a time until you get serious and be like, man, that shit ain't gonna work, man. Huh? But you know, take a sip of water, man. The day beyond our act. As far as God body supernatural health, fitness, and athletics. Like, yo, most I made it like that. For my Israelite bros too, man. We ain't gonna argue over words and shit. These motherfuckers done translated our shit. The oldest word for the creator is Ha-Wah. That's it. We ain't gonna say Yahweh. We're gonna put the Yah up in there real quick. We're gonna go to Ha-Wah. That's it. The breath. That's it. Waves of the water. You know what I'm saying? Masculine, feminine. Merciful, beneficent, merciful. Knowledge, wisdom. We're gonna go with that. We gotta keep it as plain as we fucking can. Man, woman, he, her. That's it. Yin, yang, motherfucker. Wow, that's it. We're rolling with the breath, man. Gotta get the light to the crown chakra. Gotta pay the tithes. If you're not talking about paying the tithes, you're not talking about shit. If any of the religious motherfuckers or whoever of gurus is not talking about raising the light to the crown chakra, they're not talking about shit, G. It's nothing. Everything else is null and void. You don't care about getting how you gonna get your status, dude? How you gonna get your land back if you don't get to Israel in here first? It's not gonna work. You're out of order. You got cluster B personality. We're showing you what it's called right now. It's cluster B personality. We're gonna go through this. This is what it's diagnosed as. We got this. You know what I mean? So we have to heal that. Good time, a good place to go heal that is to go to a spot on the earth that has that energy where it can help you heal this. Wherever the chakra is at on earth, man. And niggas know where it's at because we've been all over. We do this. So you got to use the heart. That's where the Most High communicates with you at. It's the actual, it's not a pump. It's a vortex. It squeezes like that. 7 muscles. It pushes all your spirit through your whole body, your blood through your whole body. All the nutrients can get to everywhere. You know, you got lymph nodes everywhere too. So we got to clean all that out too. So you won't have these parasites all up in you. So these false prophets can't, lure you in and shit into doing low vibrational ass shit. Because why would we like the devil? We don't use they shit. That's what they say. Why you like the devil? You like the devil because the devil give him nothing. And why does he feel the devil now that the devil is and now he's a grown man? He feel the devil now because the devil now he's a grown man because the devil put fear in him when he was a little boy. Shit like that. We be like, damn, that's what it's, you know, we answering questions like Masons and shit, you know what I'm saying? But Masons is a good thing, but they turn it into a bad thing because they got in and voted the shit out. It's politics too, dude. It's politics too, you know, because that's what's been ruling us, the evil side, you know. Either way it goes, niggas need to have their own. If nobody's not with niggas having their own, and then they're with controlling the nigga, and most sides not gonna have that. This is the time to go ahead and pay the tithes, repent. But I'm talking about repent, you can't have sex again. I mean, you can't have sex right now. Like, yeah, if you're a priest, king, or a priest, yeah, man, you gotta let that go. You call yourself a priest, man, you better not be busting no nut. I don't even want to hear it. You better not be jacking up, you better not be looking at no porn. I don't want to hear shit talking about nothing prophetic coming out your mouth. Most I ain't gonna let that shit happen, man. The Great Conjunction happening. We ain't gonna be able to get the shit out. Anyways, we let it out last time because it wasn't lined up. Now it's lined up. We ain't gonna be able to say no bullshit and get it past now. We know the truth. Shout out to We Know the Truth, man. I'm a NAGA from Mississippi, man. I gotta give him a shout out because I'm a NAGA from Mississippi all the way out here. You don't see too many Mississippi niggas in the world. A Mississippi nigga in the world, man, that means most high. Yes, yeah, put this baby in the world, let him see it. Mississippi NAGA, man. A mound builder in this bitch, man. So, you know, descendant of a mound builder at that. That means a nigga look like these motherfuckers, man. That means that nigga got the swag of these motherfuckers and everything. And what they don't like, you know. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to end this real quick because I know we're up at 47 minutes, man. But health is the best way to reinvent yourself. It's like reborning yourself right now. So you'll be on higher resurrections in the higher heavens. You do have heavens. You know why I didn't want you to know that? Because it was marketing to you on earth. So when you do see them in a familiar atmosphere in the first resurrection, see one of them, you'll magnetize towards them because your spirit will go towards that. But Most High showing you wherever grade you on, your spirit's going to go to that upon transition or upon death. But to build an organic community while on earth, you will also have an organic community while in heaven. You're not dealing with an inorganic community. You're dealing with these individuals who's dealing with falseness and falsehood and shit. That's just inorganics, and there's a lot of shit on that on the earth resurrection, on the earth plane, and on the first resurrection. If there's bad, it's some evil shit, man. That's where you have your nightmares at. You don't want to be up in that shit. These people's waiting on your ass, man. You got a gang of like at least about 5 of them on your ass at all times. But you can influence them though to do right, and then they'll help you and bring motherfuckers to you. And most in the Quran they call them jinn. But I'll say, yo, we use a jinn now. We use a jinn. You know what I'm saying? To bring that shit. So, but they're called jinn, but and also they're called drujins as well. It's different names for these spirits, people. You know, archons or whatever. Peace to King Kai. How to shoot higher. The highest point to get up to is always going to be through your Kundalini, man. It's the year of the serpent. You got the energies of the universe is backing you up now. You had it for 2 years for sure. For the last 2 years, for sure. You had the year of the dragon. You know, that was just all planetary science. So you got to use these energies. They just separated. It was a whole world thing at one point in time, but it's got separated. So now we don't see our cream of where it's at different sciences, but we're putting it together right now. So you use the energy of the serpent, which is a continuation of the Drakai energy or the dragon energy of the last year energy. This is year 9, dealing with the 9th supreme mathematics right now today, which is the number 9. This coincide with that. Also with the 9th letter in the alphabet, which is intelligence. So you want to get the light from the crown, from the base chakra all the way up to the crown and continue this cycle. You have 7 chakras, major ones in your body, which is an octave, like a note, like a piano. So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Next, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And you got the 5 minor notes within inside you. This will give you 12 notes. So every 7 months, boom, 7 to 12 months is very important for you, man. Every month, really, you have to get that, you have to make sure you get that light to the next chakra. And by doing that, you don't have sex or you don't release, which is you don't jack off or nothing like that. You don't have sex, you don't have no orgasm or nothing like that. After you get past that month, everybody has their own time within their own calendar and their own natal chart, which is whatever moon sign you are, whatever sun sign you is, the moon It has to be in that sun sign for you to be at your most horniness. We're doing the light body building now. So that's when you're going to want to release the most, or have sex the most, or want to call up a motherfucker, or be on the moon. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you got to see, like, okay, the moon is in, my sign is this, the moon's going to be in whatever, you know what I'm saying, Scorpio or something, you know what I'm saying? If your sign is a Scorpio, you're gonna have it hard anyways, the Scorpios is freaky motherfuckers. But you know what I'm saying? But if you're a Scorpio, and the moon happens to be in the sign of Scorpio, it gets into that every month. You know, the moon travels faster than the sun. It goes through the zodiac real quick. So it it goes through all the emotions of every sign, so you can get your emotions down pat before leaving Earth. This is part of training. It's divine training here. You gotta look at it like that instead of somebody trying to control you and shit. It's light body building, you know what I mean? So it's good. Most High put it together for us, man. It's great. We got it. We'll do this. All right. So yeah, to get your shit up to the rebirth, it's really not a rebirth, it's a re-resurrection. You know, to not be stagnant on certain plateaus. But it's gonna be a long time. This is a long study. This is a long thing. It's ongoing after, you know, physical life. So wait my shit off, man. Got my flame flower foot about me and shit. Let me drink my water. Let me check you out real quick. So no wet dreams because I getting rid of like that exactly. And you know what though? With the wet dreams, and I'm gonna get this now. This is another one because the Brahmacharmins and all of the yogists, they're not telling us this part. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain point, you know, it depends on how much you entertain the thought. You know, it's not that you entertain it every day or the thought for like a 5-minute window, because as you get higher up, I'm talking about in like the 4th to 12th, more of the 7th month, 8th month, those times you really can't entertain the thought for more than 2-3 minutes. It goes into your subconscious at that point. And if you do this over a period of time, like for a week or more, that energy is going to build up into your, it's very sensitive, it's going to build up into your cerebral spinal fluid and your semen, which is clothed all in your cerebral spinal fluid, which is all in your body. So all of this is mixing together, but at the same time, you got that thought in there. So the Most High is going to find a way to get it up out you. If you stern in it and you really don't want to bust a nut, the Most High still get it up out you. But if you kind of want to bust a nut a little bit, and it's entered in your dream, and you're in your dream and you haven't done the Kegel, we're going to have to talk about the Kegel. That's the secret to keeping it in. But the Kegel, if you haven't done the Kegel enough, but in the dream, you know that they're raping your ass now. It's like, wait a minute, I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And you, most time, you will not release on yourself. But if you kind of want to go with it, you're going to release because you're going to think you're peeing or some shit. Or whatever the case thing. You're like, oh, I done did this. You're in the spirit realm. These people have been in the spirit realm for so long that they know everything about you. They watch you. You know what I'm saying? They're on a higher frequency, which is on a higher frequency of sight, sound, taste, and touch. 300 nanometers, 300 to 700 nanometers that we see, they outside of that, you know? So they know to see you. They done train themselves, man. Just like the movie Ghost, man, light bodies. They learn how to do light body building shit, how they can use their mind and control things, you know? So, but you have it too. You good. It's just that when you have familiar spirits of other people, other races that you don't know, then they can bombard on you along with your familiar spirits, and that's the game. That's how they attack you. This is a spirit game, too. And they didn't tell us this is the spirit game. Like, oh, it's a spirit one. No, this is how it's going down. This is the part we're missing. You know what I'm saying? And this is where we're filling in the blanks. So with the sex part, that's what you got to go ahead and master. And it depends on everybody. But if you don't have to have a lustful thought. It could be something that you know and subconsciously that you made. You kind of like mastered a little bit, but most I know you didn't master it all the way. He'll make sure to get it out you. You know, it may not be a lot. It's not a lot of information. But if you had what you call it, is you've been in that thought, and it's like, most I make sure you're gonna get all of that. Like, man, you gotta get all that out you right there, Chief. In the night, where you can't wake up, put you in a deep sleep. You know, deeper. Like if you know he can, and it'll be at a time where you least suspect it. It's not like, even if you ain't been thinking about it for so long, it was least suspected, because that's when you know it's when the Most High. You won't feel ashamed, you know. But if you only feel ashamed if you contribute to the release, that's the shame part. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in question time. I'm gonna get my info from the Most High. You already know. You already know. You already know. Please, God. Please, God. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So just left the gym. Oh, you hit that 500 push-up joint. Ah, shoulder to the back. Yeah, boy, that gets you right and shit. Right now, it's kind of cold right now, and shit. G, it's cool, so you know, right, we're doing this little cut up thing, doing a little diamond cut series because you know it's gonna be a little warmer, so you can eat more fruit, a little bit more. So I ain't gotta put a lot of food on it. But yeah, I'm drawing mugs up. We at the 55-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to jump up off this joint because as the sunset finna hit, hopefully we get a little piece of the sun. Let me see if I can show you a little piece of the sun, y'all. But up under the cloud. I try to get that in for a little bit. And get ready to down, woo side. Get ready to get the meal. I eat at the sunset. I ain't have fruit today. I just had the water and stuff. So, but that's cool. The fasting, man. It's cool. Get my stomach back down to the regular part, and shoot, that keeps you happy, So, yeah. That being said, King God, appreciate you. Say, how can I book a call with you? Yo, I was gonna say I do the what they call that the Instagram. I wasn't being into the world like that. So, but I see now we have to keep it professional. But I was gonna do the Instagram thing or the WhatsApp. Gotta kind of download that app or something. I heard that was pretty much cool to do. But the Instagram is cool. I mean, like, shit. If you know the Instagram, it'll pop because I just downloaded the Instagram joint. My son was telling me to do that. He said, "Yo, Dad, you gotta do that, Dad." I was like, "All right, good, cool." So yeah, we can chop it up like that, man. And I don't even like talking like price things, man. But at the same time, it's the most I be rolling with it. It's gonna be even with us. I'm pretty sure with how the world is going, because all the bloodsuckers, man, is getting exposed and shit. You're gonna see the bloodsuckers that's not gonna be around too tough no more. So you can actually your thankfulness will go a long way. It's like a big circle, like So because I came from the hood, man. I never liked to drain nobody of their hard-earned money and shit for certain things. But at certain times, though, mother like, man, you mean to tell me you moved them people all the way from over there to over there and you ain't charging nothing? Stuff like that. And they probably got over on me, but hey. But yeah, nah, check out the Instagram because there ain't that many people on there. It's only the right ones that I talk to. I'm only talking to a few. And they the ones that actually are that know what's up and they actually doing the work. And I like that too, because I can feel the energy from them. It makes me feel fucking good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's probably the best way, man. I like to say, thank y'all for joining in, man. We at that 58 minute talking elements, man. That's my dude. Came into the game. I love you. King God, you already know it's the water. I think Kai is the water, right? It's a lot of Hebrew words in the Hawaiian words, man. It's something else. Like the ah and the wah. They try to change our Y's, our W's to V's, man. Everyone always trying to do that little trick, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with the phonetical sounds and shit and etymologies. And we'll talk about that stuff later because this is gonna be all channel. What's happening, big dog? Peace, dog. Peace. So we'll talk about that in another episode. So we get it in. Positive God. Peace. What's happening with you? Glad you joined in, boy. I was about to hop off, but I had to say, glad you jumped up in here. But no doubt, y'all. Peace, King Kai, no doubt. Yo, thank y'all for joining in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get this food a little later. And get the word what the God came to do with bless me with a humble Ohana brother. Alright, that's it. No doubt, God. You already know. Peace. See, I gotta post a little the app up there, the link to the Cash App on the live. I don't do it because I know they be cutting me off, and I was like, I just want to get the information out. You know what I'm saying? And hurry up, in the freestyle. You know what I mean? So, peace, King. Peace, positive God. Peace to the King. Peace to the God. He says, no doubt, not a vampire. Info, so you don't need to see. No doubt. Peace. That resonated. I got the chills. I like that. That's real. That's realness. You don't see it too tough in the world. So yeah, man. I love y'all. I'm about to hop off here. Until the next one, just stay tuned. Alright? Peace. Eat your fruit berries and your melons, man, and work out and hit a set for me too, man. Knowing that, yeah, man. Godbody's out here. He said, I can do this shit. You got dang on right you can do it. I love you. Peace. Alright, big dog. I gotta get it in. I ain't know you